Once your groups are created, you can configure activity settings to meet each group's needs. It's a really impressive way of creating groups and giving them each their own settings that make sense for their needs. Click on the editor of the course you want to filter the group settings. In your syllabus, choose a folder or activity. From here, you can access the group filter by this icon here. I can choose a group and I can give them specific content. I could also change their settings, for example, and I can make the passing score for the red team 80%. In comparison, I could go to the blue team and I can make their passing score a 90%. And I could change the activity to say instructions for blue team. As I toggle through the groups, this will retain the settings for each group. So if I go back to red, you'll see the content changed for the red team, and the settings stayed the same for the red team, and vice versa for the blue. When I'm done, I can also go to the Group Settings tab here in the editor, and I can choose which content I want my groups to see. I could very easily turn on and off content based on my groups. I can filter my folders very quickly to find the content I want to filter by group. I can also filter by my grouping subsets. I have the option to view by property, activity, or group, or I can show visibility, or I can change the due date based on the groups. You can require to make submissions for a group assignment. So, for example, I can create an activity, give the instructions for the groups. In my settings area, to make this a group activity, I will need to go under the gradebook and submission and choose this is a group assignment, and then choose the group that I want to grade against. Once that's done, I will click Save. To grade this activity, I would go to the gradebook, and then I would go to the group assignment. Click on the header of the activity to see the activity grader. Only one student in a group is required to make a submission for a group assignment. You can review the submission and assign a grade that applies to every student that is in the group when you submit the grade.